We believe that love means helping everyone who asks. It's ingrained in us. But what if the deepest wisdom, the Bible itself, tells us that sometimes your help is the worst thing you can offer? This is not about being selfish, it's about spiritual discernment. When we help someone, we must ask, are we fostering transformation or are we just enabling a destructive pattern? God often uses consequences as the greatest teacher. Today we break down 5 people the Bible warns you to step back from, because sometimes non-intervention is the highest form of love. First, the willfully idle. We're not talking about those facing hardship. We mean those who simply choose not to work, waiting for others to carry their burden. 2 Thessalonians 3:10 gives the firm mandate, "The one who is unwilling to work shall not eat." When you provide a constant cushion for the lazy, you are interfering with a crucial lesson, the dignity of effort. You are robbing them of the chance to become self-sufficient. The instruction here is clear. Let them face the necessary consequence and allow God's teaching process to begin. Second, step back from the habitually ungrateful. Ingratitude is not just poor manners, it's a sign of profound spiritual pride and a feeling of entitlement. Remember the story of the 10 lepers in Luke 17. Only one came back to thank Jesus. The rest received a miracle, but only the grateful one experienced the true blessing. 2 Timothy 3:2 lists ungratefulness as a characteristic of troubled times. If a person consistently fails to value your time, your money, or your effort, you are wasting precious resources. Stop investing where there is no honor. Our third caution is the stubbornly proud and arrogant. Pride is a shield against correction. James 4:6 says plainly, God opposes the proud but shows favor to the humble. A proud heart is closed to advice and correction, believing it knows better. You cannot successfully correct a person that God Himself is actively resisting. Don't exhaust yourself trying to fix someone who refuses to listen. The wisest move is to step back, pray for them, and let God deal with the root of their arrogance. Fourth, be cautious of the wickedly unrepentant. These individuals consciously choose a path of rebellion. Psalm 1 advises the righteous not to walk in the counsel of the wicked. The warning goes deeper. Romans 1:32 suggests that if you support their destructive actions, you become complicit in their sin. Your boundary is essential. Love them, yes, but do it from a distance. Allowing them to continue without consequences is not love, it's complicity. Your refusal to enable is an act of spiritual preservation. Finally, beware of the manipulative fool. This person will twist your words, exploit your compassion, and use your goodness for their own benefit. Proverbs 26:11 uses the strong analogy. As a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats his foolishness. They repeat the same mistakes because your intervention prevents them from feeling the true pain of their error. If you keep rescuing them, you become their primary enabler. The greatest act of love is to stop being their constant savior, forcing them to confront the cycle of their own insensitivity. Wisdom is the higher form of love. When you refuse to enable, you align with God's process of correction. Sometimes the most loving thing you can do is to step aside and let consequences, not your continued intervention, do the difficult, necessary work.